Bobby with Chris Singleton. Welcome into our broadcast. We've got nobody out here in the fifth. Here's the catcher to hit, Sean Murphy. And that's in the dirt.
You know, these Braves need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Little chopper rolls foul. Outside, and it's 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Nick Allen next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. One out, base is empty. Yeah, that's outside. Going to count 1 and 2. In the air, left field. Fraley getting an angle on it. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Fairchild should have this one. He's got it, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. Strider back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these Reds, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Line drive, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So up next, Jeimer Candelario. And that drops in for a strike. Kicks and deals. That one not close. And now it's even 1-1. That one the other way. Down the line, and it's foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Now here is Spencer Steer right through there for a strike. Oh, 1 now. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Strider deals.
Ball 1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Stuart Fairchild now at the plate. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. Now a screamer into the outfield. This looks like extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 2-1.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Man at second. On the ground to first, Olsen takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Run scoring double here for the Reds. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Right side, hard hit. Into Candelario's glove. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Rip towards third. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt
Here's
Olsen.
Matt Olsen down. That's a little high. Ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a tapper. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. And Olsen is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 2 and the Braves 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLain.
The daily pressure of a poor black life. The hood is full of baby mamas, joblessness, and the lax wives. We still trying to smile at home.
Just missed. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Murphy hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz at the dish. He's a guy who can fill up a scorecard.
Everyone stops what they're doing when this guy's at the dish. He's a dream player for fans.
Fastball is outside. Right through there for a strike.
Ball, that's in.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and I'm not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Hines, in his 2nd season, 24 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
What does it matter? I'm here to kill a chatter. 9 lives maybe. Cool cat. It's just what my mom's made me. Waiting for rap. Can't help it when I'm focused on the bigger picture. Gotta have fight. I ain't changed, but I ain't.
Now pitching for
Bryce Elder gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Ellie on his way to second. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Pinch running here, Cooper Bowman. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Elder fires. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Acuna snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler.
And now the catcher
Stevenson.
comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground. Whips it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. Reds leave one. They lead it 2-1. And we're back. Here's Austin Riley.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Fastball for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Sam Mole, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Rogers getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses.
That's
and
inside.
1-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Nick Martinez out of the game, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Sam
Reds.
Mole will take over here.
Number 50.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses. And that is ball one. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 1-1. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
So the tying run at second. Oh, right to the backstop. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Line drive, that's a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. And this game is tied in the 7th.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Go ahead run on base. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. A switch hitter batting right.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And that's in there at the knees.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
0-1. There's the swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Ground ball right side. Into Candelario's glove. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Murphy swings through it for strike one.
Filthy
0-1's the
changeup
count.
right there. Just pulled the string.
That
1-1.
misses, and the count is 1-1. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Fraley should have it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Allen in the box now. Takes strike one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. 2-2 game.